Hello and welcome back to Journey to Farlands, episode 25, I think. Um, right, right back to it. Actually, let me check my inventory. I don't have enough wood. I'm gonna need to cut down some wood planks, if you will. Well, you don't cut down planks. You cut down logs. Mm. I've got a nice Dr. Pepper with me. Today's expedition. Right. Oh, are you doing good? It's a pig. I actually kind of need pork, so let me get these killed. Only got two, but that's fine. And that's probably good enough. Can make boats, can make beds, etc. All the stuff you need for successful expedition to the far lands. You know? Right. Here we go. Beautiful. That's good enough. In fact, that's more than enough. Don't really need gravel, I guess. There we go. Perfect. Right. That way. Where is my little hut? Where did I build it? Actually, I kind of want to know. I have no... Already lost it. It's... Oh, no. It's over here. Yeah, it's right there. Let me close the door before I leave. Pop. Right. Great. We're on our way. It's been a while since I watched My Little Pony. I'll be back to it. Don't you worry. It's very important that I come back to it. And I will. But not right now. Not in a hurry. For anything. At least not. Well, not hurrying to the Farlands. And I'm not hurrying to finish My Little Pony, of course. I want to savor every moment. Yep. That's what I want to do. Scoot in a bit. Ugh. Right. So, move this. Wow, that's right. Oh, how y'all been doing? Great. I've been doing so good. I've been good. I've been going, watching football. You know, I've been, that's what I did. I did that today. That's cool. Went to Stockholm. That's fun. That's what I've done. I watched Oiko play 0-0 against Djurgården, which was anticlimactic, anticlimactic. But you know, it is what it is. I could have wished for more there, but hey, didn't lose at least. And, you know, sometimes that's good enough, I guess. Well, it really wasn't, but very much was not good enough. But, what can you do? Not much. At least not I. At least I can't. But yeah. Football, sports, aren't they fun? isn't it fun to you know, just be able to shut your brain and just like support a club? No, that's me, and I mean, this is actually really interesting. So you know, I'm a big Oiko supporter, right? And that like that came from my brothers, and from you know, and from there it came from like you know a trainer that they had when they played football. You know who like a big Oiko person, right? And so that kind of spread to me as well as a consequence. And yeah, what's interesting here with when it comes to supporting a club, it's like I can't change clubs now. The support I have for this club is so deeply rooted into me as a person, into my childhood, into everything really, that it is very that this club is always gonna be a large part of who I am, regardless of anything. Um, kind of how it works. And I kind of realized that I guess that's how a lot of people feel about countries. Luckily, I feel that way, but a football club, which isn't, you know, obviously not as serious. Um, but it's fun. It's fun, and that's good enough. It's fun to really care about something, you know. Oh, why? And I really do care about Oiko, at least in the football uh area portion, whatever you want to say. They're not very good, obviously. It's Swedish football, but that's not really what matters. It's a very you know, large, prospering, you know, supporter culture. Fun, really fun. It's not the. I mean, like if I want to watch quality football, I'll go watch like Premier League or some shit. But it's not. It's not the same, you know. I mean, that's like it's an entirely different sport. We're so much better. But Allsvenskan, you know, Swedish football, it's mine. It's all of ours. At least us, all of us who actually follow it. It's so personal. It's you know, well, I'm saying you know a lot. I'm realizing, whatever. Um, but it truly transcends the quality itself of of the players into something entirely different. And I mean, let's be real, they're not bad. They're really, really good. It's just that the ceiling is so incredibly high when it comes to skill for a football player. But in comparison, they are bad when you compare to, I don't know, fucking whatever, some way better team. When you compare to like Arsenal or some shit, you know, way better. Every single player there is so much better. But that's not the point. Whoa. And it's also really cool when a sport can be so big that it can have like such prospering local um, leagues, and can have so many professional players who can actually do it for a living and like really, really just do football on so many different levels of play. It's really cool, and it's very, very rare for it to be like that. And you know, that's why I really do like. I love football. When I say football, I always mean the real football, not the American shit. Um, I may largely speak with an American accent, but that doesn't mean that I use wrong words, because it's not soccer, it's football. Soccer, stupid ass name. coming night. That means that I go up here. Whoop. There also definitely is something to say about that. I mean, it's a form of escapism. Sports, obviously, as entertainment. There's something genuinely like beautiful about so many different people, so many like tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people being able to rally together in support of a sports team. And really take it super seriously, and you know, build a community around that. Even though there are a lot of problems, obviously, with supporter culture in football. I'm not gonna deny that, but it's still definitely beautiful. And regardless of how many problems there are with it, it's still worth engaging with. The positives massively outweigh the negatives, and yeah, something magical about it. To the point that like I almost feel like I almost pity people who don't follow a sports team closely, who didn't get that taught to them at an early age to follow a specific team, because it is so much fun. It's so much excitement. It's ups and downs. It's truly human, I guess. Yeah, it's good. It's human. It's a human. It's true human experience. It's what you could call it. Scary cave noise. Cool. I might not seem like the type of person who would follow a sports team, but I do. It's it's not something I chose for myself. It's just what happened. Like, that's how it works with like becoming a supporter of a team. You don't choose to become a supporter. Technically you can, but that's pretty unlikely. You tend to be indoctrinated. But hey, I was indoctrinated into the greatest team in the entire world, so there you go. Störst, bäst, vackrast. AIK. Beautiful. Great name for a great club. Am I right? Hey. What's up, Tim? How's it going? You doing good? I hope so. Great. I fucking love Dr. Pepper. Greatest drink there is. Delicious. What the fuck? Hello? That was weird. I really have come to realize I don't really care about actually, like, as I've said before, obviously, this isn't about actually getting to the Farlands. It's just an excuse for me to monologue. But I will get there. eventually. Probably gonna take me very long because I'm not consistent. But once I do, I'll be a truly magical experience after all those years. Because this is gonna take fucking years, man. And these episodes, you gotta remember, they are not like an hour each. They tend to be below that. As a consequence, there are gonna be so many fucking episodes of this. Whoa. Let's just hope my hard drive doesn't explode. That'll be sad, wouldn't it? Ugh. Fix my hair. Gotta. There we go. There we go. Yes. You know what I find really interesting? I don't know if I've talked about this already, but I don't care. Pseudoscience. Specifically, I love what the him teleported in front of my boat, causing me to take damage. Wasn't that sad? Regardless, what was I saying? Flat Earth, fascinating stuff. You know, it's like it's so Flat Earth is like truly bottom of the barrel shit. They're like all fucking anti-Semites as well. Like they all believe that the Jews control the world and all that shit. Everything. They believe in everything. It's truly fascinating. I mean, they are so terrible. We have like they I don't know if you've been keeping track of this, and this is not gonna be new, but this is so fucking funny. So basically, like 3 prominent flat earthers. Basically like flat Earth. It's built around like the Earth is flat with the North Pole in the middle, and then the South Pole doesn't actually exist. Antarctica is instead like a giant ice wall around the entire world. That's the map. We don't really have a map, but you know, that's how the flat Earth works. That's how they've explained it. The problem with this, obviously, then, is that Antarctica has midnight sun, right? 24-hour sun during during the winter, and that's not possible if Antarctica was around the entire world. So they basically claimed that no, all midnight sun footage from Antarctica is fake, and you're not allowed to go to Antarctica because they'll shoot you. So like a rich pastor from like Texas or some shit, basically paid like a few like prominent flat earthers and like prominent like within the flat earth community, and also paid for some let's say flat earth debunkers to also go and see that midnight is 24-hour sun, because you are allowed to go to Antarctica. It's just very dangerous. So this pastor paid for these people to go, and a few flat earthers went. They recorded it. They saw the 24-hour sun, so they saw it, and they did not stop being flat earthers. They basically were like, "This is a weird anomaly that we'll have to solve," even though obviously it's. While the rest of the flat Earth community basically immediately ostracized every single flat earther who went to Antarctica, claimed that they were like CIA agents, and started first they claimed that there's a green screen. So to counteract this, the people who went to Antarctica, they recorded from like 6 different perspectives all at the same time and like walked around to show that it couldn't be as green screen. So what they instead did was... Okay, so let me explain this. They couldn't say pretty much that they were in any other place than in Antarctica, because they had been tracking the flight, and it was obviously like going to Antarctica. Like they knew they were in Antarctica. So what they had to do instead was they basically claimed that it was fake. They had built an enormous studio the Las Vegas dome with like all of the Las Vegas dome with all the LEDs, and and that they had built that in Antarctica so they could fake the 24-hour sun with like a huge studio. So like they basically believe that they have built a huge dome studio in Antarctica, which would cost like $20 billion, by the way, like at least, or like some crazy ass price like that. And then that so they built this dome. No one ever saw it somehow in Antarctica for like $20 billion. And all this instead of just admitting to being wrong. Why are you here? Don't fall off. Holy shit, you're about to die. Oh my god, you're so low. I need to find food for Tim because otherwise Tim is going to fucking die. That's not what I wanted. Didn't I get pork? Wait, did I didn't have space in my inventory, did I? Shit. No, flat earthers are fascinating. Truly and honestly. They are really funny because their entire ideology is such nonsense. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And what's even the conspiracy? Why would anyone want to... First of all, how would you fake that? It wasn't like... People have known the earth was round for over 2,000 years. So how? And also why? And I think I've heard some claims about like... There's a bunch of oil beyond the ice wall and like beyond the ice wall that we're hiding. I think I've even heard someone claim that past the ice wall is God, and the world governments are stopping people from figuring out that the earth is flat and going past the ice wall because then they would find God or some shit like that. And the evil atheist Jews or whatever don't want people to find God, I guess. But and I have to point out again that they are so bottom of the barrel. They believe in everything, all of them, which includes the anti-Semitism. Everything conspiratorial they believe, right? Anti-vax, everything, and like New World Order. All of that shit. They believe in literally everything that makes them feel special. And smart. It's really funny. And kind of sad in a way, but more funny than sad. Dr. Pepper. Excuse me. You could even hear that. I should like make these episodes longer so that I can actually... Oh no. Please, please, please don't fall. Please, please don't fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall, actually. Okay, thank God. I need to find pigs. Holy shit, I need to find pork. Because Tim is actually, like, Tim McGraw is straight up actually going to die. Thank God, it's pigs. Okay, I'm good. I am safe. You. Oh wait, what am I doing? I almost forgot to actually feed you. Here, eat. That's good enough for now. Minecraft. This game is like kind of niche. It's like an indie game. You might not have heard of it before. Oh, it was a cave sound. I thought it was. um, it's like super niche game about like it's kind of about mining and crafting, sort of. And right now, I mean, this is like it's still in beta. Um, and like there's no end point. I mean, there's the like hell place. You make a portal to go to hell, but like there's no point to go there. It just kind of exists, but there's nothing actually there. And yeah, so but it's in beta so far. It's kind of about building as well, like a lot of building and stuff. Yeah, check it out. You might find it fun. It's cool. Kind of niche. This water is not fresh. I'm not gonna drink this water because it ain't not. It is not. Should not be drunk. Oops. Should not be drink. Drunk. That is exposed coal. Fascinating stuff. Moving around with it. I might honestly end the episode. Might be a short one. You know what? I'm kind of don't feel like walking anymore than for like 30 or so minutes. So I'm gonna end it when this here sun comes down. And I'll just let this be a shorter episode. That's cool, ain't it? So much easier making longer episodes when it was more novel. But at this point, it's just, I mean, okay, but to be fair, I took like a 2-month break before episode 24. But still, I mean, it's just more like, it's a habit at this point. And because of that, it's just like, I'm kind of like, yeah, well, I've recorded for 30 minutes. That's good enough. You know? I've said what I wanted to say. And I don't want to force any more talking. So, yeah. Boop. Oh, man. It's gonna be fun to start studying again, ain't it? Well, at least it's gonna be fun for me. I can say that earnestly because I actually want to start studying again. But it's, it's 10th of August right now as I record this, and I'm sure if any of you are listening, probably a few weeks from going back. You're still studying, that is. Like, great. Isn't that so much fun? Like exams and stuff. That's awesome. I love exams. That part was a joke. Water. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna walk around the water instead of putting the... Tim, stop jumping off cliffs. And that was not really a cliff, but stop jumping off tall things and wounding yourself. It's not a good idea. It's bad for you. You get hurt from doing that. Oh yeah, it was my birthday quite recently. I forgot to mention that. That's cool. Hooray me. I love being birthed. Why did I say that? That was gross. That's disgusting. I felt before I said it, I was like, this sounds weird. I shouldn't say this. And then I did anyways. And it was terrible. It was the worst thing I ever said in my life. Sometimes we say things that aren't very good. And that was one of those times. This is a PSA about speaking. You don't want to say weird things. Bad. Sun is about to come down, so you know what? I am gonna make myself... I'll wait. Actually, I'll make it over there. See? I'm getting in my steps. Getting those steps in before I call it a day. Woohoo. Oh, damn. Look at this. Look at this jumping technique I've got. All right, here. That's good. Tim, get your ass in this little hut I'm building right now, or I'm digging out, I guess, excavating. Otherwise, you're fired. Thank you. You're such a good dog. When you're not falling off tall things and almost dying, it's pretty sad when that happens. Don't be like the other dogs. Be better. But for Tim, I will see you in the next episode because I'm about to go sleep right now in this here Minecraft bed. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you in episode 26, I think, is the next episode. Goodbye!